Good evening.
This is Zach.
And this is John Paul.
And we are the
Sunshine Gamers.
Tonight we'd like to talk about a very special Halloween show called The Crown of Bogg, which premiered on Showtime in 1981.
Now, it was produced and written by Paul Fusco, the creator of Alf, through his Imagicom Productions.
The plot of the story begins with the underground kingdom of Bogg on All Hallows Eve. King Mildew is with an audience of his subjects to announce that his son Milo is going to be heir to the throne.
Now, however, there are two big issues that arise. Number one, Milo doesn't want to be king. He lacks the confidence and doesn't think he can live up to his father's successful kingship.
And here's the biggest issue. Issue number two. Here comes Uncle Vandred and his son Vandal, who challenge Milo.
Exactly. So what happens was, they have an audience with the three wise guys. They're modeled after real-time comedy trio the Marx Brothers. And it's decided that Milo must find the cursed Crown of Bogg and return it to the kingdom before the end of All Hallows Eve.
King Mildew received permission to go with his son, and both of them began a special adventure. However, unsuspecting danger awaited them.
While on the road, Vandred and Vandal try to pull out all the stops to prevent them from succeeding. What's funny, though, is that Vandal is so incompetent that all of his traps fail anyway.
Yeah, it showed how unworthy he was to be king, but it also showed an example of how evil his father Vandred was and would do anything to stop his brother's son to get that throne.
It also shows that Vandred himself would most likely be the true ruler of Bogg.
What we really love about this story is that it takes place on the surface. King Mildew and Milo must talk to humans in order to find the museum that holds the cursed Crown of Bogg. When they do that, they meet the curator of the museum, Dr. Walden.
It's here where we learn that the crown was removed from Bogg hundreds of years ago. It was a powerful gift that provided invincibility to the king. However, after falling into the wrong hands, a horrible curse was placed on it, that no one even knows to this day what that curse was.
But you'll find out when you watch the show. But when King Mildew and Milo are there, they're mistaken by Dr. Walden as children dressed up for Halloween. And Dr. Walden actually scolds them for trying to take the crown, but notices that they look like the creatures from ancient manuscripts while learning that in fact they are real.
Absolutely. And then from then on, as time approaches to All Hallows Evening turning into the next day, all hell begins to break loose when Vandred and Vandal show up for one final showdown.
So who will get the crown?
What is the secret behind the cursed Crown of Bogg?
And who will become the new king of Bogg?
Paul Fusco and Imagicom produced other holiday shows during the 80s for Showtime, including Thanksgiving,
Christmas,
Valentine's Day,
and even the 4th of July.
They also did a special called the Moonstone Gem.
All the holiday shows have released on DVD and other digital formats. However, this holiday show is the only one that hasn't had an official DVD release, and it's very hard to find.
Yeah, it's true. Another interesting fact, in contrast to these other specials, this one has the puppets interacting with humans.
Yeah, all the other shows were puppets only, a precursor to what was done in the TV show Alf, and later on in the 1989 Halloween special, The Wickedest Witch.
Now let me just tell you something. If you haven't figured it out already, we love this show and we watch it every year.
Yeah, the puppeteering is excellent. The voice work syncs up beautifully. The sets really have a realness. And it's just something that CGI of today just can't replicate.
Yeah, honestly, to quote King Mildew, "What's make-believe for you is very real to me."
If you haven't ever seen this show, we ask you that if you're interested in learning more about it, please click on the link below or look at the description to see recommendations at the end of this video.
So tell us, what do you think? Have you seen The Crown of Bogg? Or what are your other favorite Halloween specials or even harvest shows during this time and season?
We'd love to hear from you, and when you do that, please like the video. And also, if you haven't yet, please subscribe so you can get more of our content.
And let us know if you even enjoy this content. So, from all of us, thanks for tuning in. This is John Paul.
And this is Zach.
We are the Sunshine Gamers, and have a safe
and happy
Halloween.